want to say thanks to everybody for coming in. I do have my light on. I don't want to make it too bright out here, but I got my hat covered so my bald head's shining. Sorry for y'all for that, but I didn't get to make it. I was talking to my cousin on Facebook Messenger, FaceTiming her a little bit there, and uh, we'll just wait till a few people comes in. We'll figure out that we're live and everything, and we'll get to talking for a bit. Winter Homestead, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out with me. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while for me too, being on here. This is probably the second time this week. I've been doing a few things in the morning times when I'm going to work. That's about it. Back first part of June, I took a little break from YouTube for a while. Had a lot of stuff going on and stuff like that. Barnaby passed away and dealing with that stuff and everything else and all that. Just got caught up. I joined the fire department again, so I got that to do now. But I'm just getting back into it now pretty good, and I'm trying to take guests on if anybody wants to come on the show when I get back home and start doing stuff. Hey Neil, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Start doing interviews again probably when I get back to the house. So if anybody wants to, you can email me, jonathanmyers74@gmail.com, and I'll get back with you and we'll set up a scheduled date and everything. But we are at the beach tonight. My wife is up there in the room. She's probably sleeping now. It's 10 o'clock. Well, almost 11 o'clock here now. I'm out here on the little pier in front of our place we're staying at and doing the show. You can hear the ocean right behind me. We're probably about 1,500 yards away from the ocean, I guess. We went and rode around a little bit today and went into a few stores out in Morehead City. We stopped at Sonic and got us some food and brought back to the room, and we ate that, and we went back into the pool. And then I came here. Hey Skinner, how are you? Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Skinner. Hey Shaw Woman, sorry I missed your live earlier. I tried to get into it and it wouldn't let me. It kept buffering on me, so it wouldn't let me get in there. We won't be here very long tonight, probably about an hour and a half if that. I don't know how many people we get in. Just testing video stuff. Oh, okay. But yeah, we're at the beach. I didn't do anything last night. We was so tired after we got back from the ocean, and we went and stayed in the pool for a while, and we went and rode around a little bit last night. Tomorrow night we're going to ride around a little bit, go back across the big bridge at Morehead City, that where it takes you up in the air and drops you back down on the other side. We're going to go there. We'll go over into Beaufort and eat probably or something other, and then head on down to the lighthouse if we decide to go. I don't know if she decided to go yet or not. I got my big light on tonight. You can see me a little bit. I got my hat laying over, blocking out a lot of the light. I didn't want the ships come in docking on the bank here behind us. They think it's the lighthouse. But I was talking to my cousin a while ago, and we're planning some stuff for the 26th of July and the 25th. 26th is our private location, but 25th, I think we might go do a video somewhere, then we'll put it up later. We're not going to go live. We hadn't figured out really where we want to go yet. We have been talking about going back to that African American church and the cemetery we did a while back when they was here, and we're gonna go do that again because I know she mentioned it earlier. Hey May, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. I was gonna try to get in that room up there tonight, but I didn't get done talking to my cousin in time, so we didn't get up there. They closed down around about 10:15 through 10:30, so I decided to come on out here on the little pier thing and talk. I'm having a good time here, but it just don't seem like it did last year when my mother-in-law was with us. It was just a different ride down and everything else, and it just don't feel like a vacation because I'm used to her being with us. But it was just me and my wife this time. Hey, Bud Files, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Maybe tomorrow we might walk down on the beach down there at night and check out them little sideways crabs that walks at night, them little clear ones. I brought my little purple light with me, my little purple flashlight. So that will be pretty cool to do. There ain't much going on though. I mean, I know it's late at night, but last night there was more people walking on the beach, and there ain't that many people out there tonight walking. I know there's people out there fishing maybe, but that's about all they're doing. No, she didn't go to the sandal shop today. I think she's gonna go either tomorrow or Thursday. When we get ready to leave on Friday, I think she's gonna go on Thursday. We're gonna do our little souvenir shopping for our friends at work and stuff like that on Friday, maybe. I want her to get back to the house and see my dad and see the kitty cats and stuff. It's going to be a long ride back to the house. I think it's like 4.5 hour ride back to the house from here. But it won't seem like it'll be that long as it does as it comes back down here. When you go on vacation, it seems like it takes forever to get there, but once you get ready to go back home, you're there for the blink of an eye. True that. It does. It seems like it takes forever to get there, but once you get there, it's just, that's all it is. I'm going to turn everything around and I'm going to sit right there in that rocking chair. It's on that little cushion. It's going to be a little bit safer and easier. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. Can y'all see me good? Sorry for my bald head, y'all. I'm so sorry. Should we get some key change and do a fan drawing one night for? Yeah, we're gonna try to do something like that. When we go do investigation somewhere, we're gonna do another live drawing again. I just hated that it took so long to get to what we did this last time out. I was just waiting on everybody getting their address in and stuff like that. You can see me? Okay, good. I don't want to have too big of a bright light and have everybody come down here and want to know what I'm doing. You know, some people does get a little nosy. Oh, that was bright. There we go. But you see that room right there? That one right there? That's our room. That's my room. With the lights is on in. We're on the second floor. That's the third time we stayed in that room since we've been down here. But back behind the camera and stuff out that way, that's the ocean. To the left, you go on up around the coast, you'll be up in like Virginia and all that stuff. If you keep on going on up, you'll be in the Outer Banks first, North Carolina, then go on up and you'll be into Virginia Beach and stuff. And if you go to the right, you'll be going down towards Wilmington, North Carolina, and Carolina Beach, Wrightsville Beach, Cary Beach, on down the bottom of the coast into South Carolina, where North Myrtle and Myrtle Beach and all that stuff is at. I've been to Myrtle Beach twice. North Myrtle, actually. Been to that place twice. Uh, been to Carolina Beach a few times. Been to Wilmington a few times. That's where the battleship is at, where we investigated several years ago with Matt and Mr. Fedora and a few other people that went with us, which we're trying to get that trip going up again soon. Probably in 2027, we might try to go back down there and investigate the battleship again. If we don't decide to go somewhere else, somewhere like Brushy Mountain uh, Prison over in Tennessee, we might try to get that place and do a investigation there and have a big event going on. But I'm going to talk to the town commissioner where I live at and see what all I have to do to get do a like a scare fest or prayer fest or whatever in the town I live in, and have a few people come and have a meet and greet, sign autographs, stuff like that, for people and things. Have a couple vendors set up and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool. I'll get a couple of the paranormal teams that means a lot to me and see if they will come and set up and do stuff like that. That wind about to blow my hat off my light. Can y'all hear me pretty good? Yeah, okay, cool. Just fine. Okay, cool. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Hey, we got some people up there behind us sitting out underneath that little shelter thing, so I don't want them to think I'm down here talking to myself. I'm trying to talk low, but where y'all can hear me too. I know that feeling. Yeah, I don't want to think I'm crazy. They already probably think I'm crazy enough anyway. Jason, Ghost Hunter, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. We are on vacation this week. Be heading home Friday. Then we're starting planning our Nashville trip. I can't wait for that trip. That's going to be a pretty cool trip too. I'm excited for that one. Sitting out here underneath the stars. Peaceful, quiet. Drinking a Diet Pepsi. Living the high life until go back home, and then we're back to the old grindstone until next year, until the next vacation. Then the next year we were planning on going to the UK in the fall of the year. Yeah, we were on the beach. Uh, I'm probably about 100, well, probably about 1,000 yards away from the ocean. We was playing in the water today, and I think a little seahorse or jellyfish came up and bit me on the leg. Yeah, I was planning to swim over to the UK and back, but there's too many people out here. I didn't want to show off when I showed back up. I had to tell them where I was at. I was I was training for the Olympics, swimming Olympics, and they was doing the swim across the ocean, and that's what I was training for. Swim short. I don't know about all that. The UK trip seems so far off, but it will be here before you know it. Oh yeah, it will be. We're going around 2026, around the October in the fall, maybe late part of September, early October, mid October, somewhere like that. We was going to try to do it this year, but we didn't plan it just right, so we all just made it for 2026, and it's been stuck with 2026. I think my wife has got a little bit more excited about the trip too, because first she didn't know she was going to enjoy it since it's going to be a long flight and stuff like that. But I think she's got pumped up with it now. So, Ivy, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are on the beach at Atlantic Beach, still in North Carolina. I'm hoping one time we'll get to go to Virginia Beach. I hadn't been there since I was that old, last time I've been there. But hopefully we'll get to go soon, one of these days. That's going to be about a 6-hour ride for us from where we live at. I'm not having too good of a vacation trip here. This time, my Crohn's disease is acting up a little bit. Uh, Time to go out and go back in, I have to, have to go to the restroom every time. It's not fun. Last year wasn't that bad, but this year was a little rough. I'm hoping one of these days that that it will get straightened out where I can actually enjoy myself for once, you know. Time you get somewhere where you're going, you have to go back to the room and use the bathroom or stuff like that. It ain't fun. If anybody ever has that kind of problem, you'll understand. You know, you'll understand for sure. But if I go sit in the ocean, like sit down on the sand in the ocean, it don't bother me as bad. I guess the salt water helps the area down in there, but there's too many people out here during the day when I go down there to the oceans, and I don't want them to see me sitting down and I'm right there. I already look weird enough in the ocean. I look like an old beach whale down there when I get in the water. It's pretty nice out here though. It ain't hot. It's a little muggy. It's not as bad as it was today. Today you can hardly breathe out here. The heat about to take your breath away. Uh, on Sunday, I was cleaning up the cooler, so we put our drinks in, drive down from the house, and we'll have us cold drink. We'll have to stop and buy one. I cleaned the cooler up, left it at the house, forgot to get it put in the car. Hey, Myers, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Oh yeah, I'm having a good time here, but I mean, as far as spending time out here on the beach is pretty cool. But my Crohn's disease is acting up some, so it's kind of aggravating. I bought some sunscreen and some that tannin lotion oil stuff that you spray on. When I was cleaning the cooler out, I set all that stuff on the back of the truck. Dang off, I didn't leave and left it sitting on the back of the truck, so I had to buy some more when I got down here. It just Sunday wasn't our day to get started on the vacation trip. We got to see a ship Sunday when we came outside. Hot. We've been on vacation for a week, but didn't film even once. Yeah, I saw where y'all was on vacation. I was waiting for y'all on that Monday to watch you. I was coming home from work, and then after I got to the house, I saw where y'all put on there that you was on vacation and you wasn't going to go live that Monday. So then I was looking for Vicky because they was going to be on about the same time y'all was, and they wasn't even on. So I got to drive home by myself. Didn't watch nothing. But that right there is our room. We see a lot. That's my room. My wife was up there. She was up there in the bed asleep. I told her I would come down here and chill out for a minute and do a live. Try to get back in the routine of going live again. I got some sun though. My arms has gotten a little red. My back's gotten a little bit browner. Uh, I didn't get what you say sunburnt yet. Uh, we've been hanging out in the pool quite a bit. Today we did. We went out, got something to eat, and come back to the room and ate. And then we let our food settle and digest a little bit, and we went to the pool and hung out. Set your K2 on. And we use one at the beach. It was for red. I hadn't tried it yet. I do have my stuff in the back of the car because I was planning to go to Fort Macon and, sneak some cat balls out and stuff like that. But I hadn't made it down there yet. I want to try to go early in the morning when it ain't so blasted hot and do something like that and film it and put it up for videos. It is just so hot when you go there, and it is, some of that stuff is underground, but it's just as hot underground as it is on top of the ground. Salt air does something to the K2. I'll try that next time when I go to the car. I'll get my K2 out and check it, see how it does. I'll get my purple light out too, so I can walk out on the beach tomorrow night and see them little white clear crabs that walks around out there sideways. Crabs on the beach at night. Yeah, they're funny, but boy, they scary. They bite my toes. I was out here one night by myself. I walked all the way down to that pier and back up here to the room, and I went on back to clean my feet off and went on back to sleep. And I had my flashlight with me. I don't think I got halfway to the pier. They was getting thicker on out towards the pier, and I didn't want them to bite my feet, so I came back, made it back to our room up here. That's all I need. One of them things, run up your pants, run up your leg, and get in your shorts, and you be wrestling getting that thing out of your shorts. Then you have to tell your wife or your husband, whatever, hey, I got crabs. Wouldn't that be a fine howdy do? I don't like anything that creepy crawlies like that. That was scary, totally scares me. I think we're going to try to go to a lighthouse tomorrow. Maybe Cape Lookout is only about 2 hours away from where we're at. Uh, we would go to Cape Hatteras because that's one I want to go to because that's like big history right there. Blackbeard guided his ships through with Cape Hatteras, and I think it'd be so cool to go see that. But it's about 4.5 hour ride away from where we're at now, so I don't know if she will feel up to going that far away. Yeah. We do got a ride on a ferry where you drive your car on and go to the other part of the land. I think there's two ferries gets to the Cape Hatteras, I think. And we will be getting on one when we go to Cape Lookout. It's on Outer Banks too, but it's not that far. It's only about 2 hours away or something like that, or hour away, 2 hours away, something. And we're gonna go. I'll probably try to go to that cemetery that I went to with King Wolf Paranormal when he was down here, and try to go over to that cemetery if I decide to go. I don't know if I go yet or not. It's mainly according on how I feel when I get ready to go on the ferry over to Islands from Fort. Oh, that's cool. I would like to. I never drove on the ferry and go to somewhere like that, but we did get on one of those ferries when we went to Boston to go to Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard. But we didn't have to drive on it. We got on it ourselves, and that was first trip to Nantucket wasn't that bad. But the one we went to Martha's Vineyard, oh God, we found Nemo. I don't know how many times. We was up here in the sky, and the next thing was down the bottom of the ocean, see the Titanic. Then we went back up here again, and went down there to see the Titanic again. My wife, she got so seasick, she'd lay down in the seat. That was a rough ride on the boat. The water was so choppy, and it was really bad. It was so cool. Love Civil War history. Oh yeah, Civil War history is cool. Actually, Fort Macon's got Civil War history too. It's got a little bit of every kind of history out there. World War II history. Uh, I think War of 1812. Some of it was out there. That's where some of the troops stayed at. It was a prison during the Civil War. Uh, I can't remember how it was. I don't know if it was prison for the North or prison for the South. I don't know exactly which one it was. I can't remember. And you can use that for place. The courthouse in Tennessee. Oh, cool. They got a bunch of cannons up there around Fort Macon. It's all the way around the place. There's like two layers. One out on the ocean itself from the World War II, and then I think they got a couple Civil War cannons sitting out there out front somewhere or another. Then they got rest of the cannons that's around the fort itself. I think they were from the War of 1812 and Civil War and all that stuff. But they're more fixed cannons, like on a naval ship. You know, they have them ropes when they pull them ropes and send the cannon back up after they load it and stuff, and they'll shoot it. I think that's what those are down there, and they got them where they can turn half a moon around on the back wheels. They're more like naval cannons, what I think, out there. Then I think uh, Revolutionary War has some stuff out there with that. Revolutionary War, I think it was used for, the base was used for that too. Art museum on the way to the Gulf Shore, Alabama. Cannons that blew up, and oh really? That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. You know, I'm all about Civil War. That's my era. That and the Vietnam War. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about it, but it's still part of our history. We can't erase history, so. The Vietnam War, I had an uncle fought in the Vietnam, and I had my grandpa, my dad's dad, was in World War II. And I think my dad's dad was in Civil War. I don't know exactly. I can't get that far back on my family tree. Some of the branches got cut off somewhere along the line, and I can't find it. The next time I go to Virginia to see my cousin, they live probably about an hour or a little over an hour away from Appomattox Courthouse. I think she's planning on wanting to go back to Washington D.C. again. She just told me that a couple weeks ago that she was kind of like to go back up there again. So if she does, I want to spend more time in that museum up there and see all the Civil War stuff that I can get to see. I didn't get to see everything. I only saw a few bits and pieces of it. And I only got to see a few little things of the Vietnam War that was in there. And I got to see the civil rights counter where the 4 civil rights in Greensboro college students sat at. It's in the Smithsonian. And also I got to see Prince's guitar his metal guitar thing up there that he used, and his clothes that he wore. I saw that. We went about after he passed away. That's when we went to Washington D.C. when he about. I think it's the same time he did pass away, and they already had his stuff up in the museum. It's pretty wild. Has Prince on it. Oh, really? That's cool. They talk like we're supposed to get a storm down here probably Wednesday or Thursday evening. That's what they had on the news up there on the Weather Channel. I don't know. They say it's supposed to be pretty hot. So it probably will come up with a little thunder booming. Y'all have any plans for the weekend coming up? The rest of the week? We'll be leaving out Friday. Hey Joe, how you doing? Swimming the ocean. Not yet. I got out there and played in the water earlier this morning before everybody got out here. I think I somewhere bit my leg when I was in the ocean earlier, so I think a seahorse came up and bit me, or a jellyfish bite me one. I'm trying to find a shark's teeth. I want to find a shark's tooth so bad. I just don't think I'm ever going to find one. But I did find a shrimp tooth out there. Found that yesterday. I don't know what she did with it. I think she threw it down. But I found a shrimp tooth. Jellyfish makes me just want to swim. Yeah, not swim, not want to swim. Sorry, my eyes got crossed up. Yeah, I don't like jellyfish. I think they creep me out. Even seahorses looks a little weird. I ain't seen them in real life, but I seen them on TV. And little sand fleas out there that they come up out of the water. That was pretty wild. To find, you have to go out way early before anyone else. Yeah. I don't know. I just ain't never been able to find any. I hear people talk about finding. It's like trying to find arrowheads. I found one arrowhead in my lifetime. My dad found one. Oh man, getting a little sleepy now. Uh, it was nice to see folks. I got around, see y'all next. Okay, but I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much, man. It is always an honor to have you in chat. I hate that I don't get to come over there that much here lately, but I will try to get myself back over there and check y'all out. I haven't been on YouTube much in the last few weeks myself. Not even hardly watching any videos. I've been busy doing stuff and keeping myself busy. I don't even know what time it's got to be. At 12 o'clock, I'll probably get off of here. It is 11:42 now, my time. 12 12 o'clock, I might go ahead and call her quits and get back up to the room and find something there to munch on and lay down for a while. Oh, may Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's a quiet night. Nothing going on. Nothing much hanging out. A lot of people still got their lights on in their room. We're the only one on that side got our light on. Everybody else don't want to bed. One yonder, two, three, four of them on this side. Five over on this side here still got their lights on. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, I like sitting out here and listening at the water. Kind of like to be on a boat out there in the water, just laying like in the bed of it and just lay there, moving around, listening at the water hitting the side of the boat, stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Sitting out here this time of night makes me feel like I'm in that movie 41. When the two guys sitting up in that Ferris wheel, waiting on the enemy planes come through, so they can warn everybody. That's what it makes me feel like sitting out here by yourself. 5 until you have. Yeah. You hadn't seen it? Oh, that is so funny. So funny. You gotta watch it. That's a pretty cool movie. It's an older movie. I mean, not old movie, but it's been out for a while. But it is so cool. It's funny. It's got John Belushi in it. A few other people. You got Dan Aykroyd in it. I don't know who all was in it. I think it's got Rosie O'Donnell in it. I think, but I'm not 100% positive. But when she talks, it sounds just exactly like her. So I could be wrong. It could be somebody else, but that's who I think it might be. But it is so funny though. It's a good film, good movie. 41, 1941. I think it's what's on. 1941. It's really funny. I mean, it's not a it is a like a war picture, but it's not. It's a comedy war picture. It either 41 or 1941. I can't remember exactly, but you might look up both of them and it might give you the same thing. Oh, real quick. Okay, that's and two guys sitting in that Ferris wheel and looking around, see if anybody's coming. That's so funny. I think it's that man and that dude with that doll that talk where he don't talk. He the doll will talk, but his mouth don't move. Uh, Back in them days and stuff. It's based on back in the 41s, the clothes and everything. It's so cool. They do the jitterbug in there. I like that style of music. 1941. Made in 79. Okie doke. I thought it would be a little bit newer than that. Good actors. Oh, okay. I thought it might have been a little bit newer than that. It could have been 79. I know it's got John Belushi in it and Dan Aykroyd, several other uh, actors. John Candy, yeah, it's got John Candy in it. Yeah, that's the one. You'll laugh at them fools in that movie. John Belushi's the funniest one though. He ain't got no sense. You gotta give a Billy Goat. You got everything blocked out, and that's what makes you feel like sitting here on the water, just looking up, see if anything's coming. Comes three people walking on the beach with flashlights. I guess some people down there must be fishing because it looks like that light ain't never moved yet. They either fishing or it's a light on one of them little walkout piers, one from that Hotel 1. Next year I'm gonna try and bring my fishing rod down here to fish. I ain't never had no luck fishing off the shore like this, but it'll give me something there to do for a while. I won't sit around with my hands in my pocket. So Sunday, when I'm back home, Sunday around 7, I'm going to do a cops talk show from the house. I'll be going back to work on that Monday, so that will be. I'll try to go live a little bit early on Sunday night. First Sunday night back, you know. I don't have a guest yet. I don't have the topic yet, but I'm thinking about doing different colors of those beads. The eyes, the evil eye things. We'll do a different color each time we do it. There's 14 colors, I think there is. And I got them all written down and different things like that, so I will try to go over that. Hey, PW, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we're getting ready to get off here in probably about another 30 more minutes. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Plus the bugs is trying to eat me alive out here now, and little flying bugs. Ocean bugs, I call them. But we're sitting out here on a little not a lifeguard thing, but this dude that works here that brings your chairs out to you to the beach and puts your umbrella up. This is where he sits at. There's like at night time, there's people come out here and sit and drink and stuff like that. Switched their shifts. Oh yeah. I like these birds that they make out of PVC pipe. I would love trying to make one. They got them all over the this place here. I'll try to take some pictures of them when I go back out here in the morning when it's a little daylight. I'll take pictures and I'll post them up on the thing. There's two of them sitting over here. One in there. On each one of them posts down through there, they got one or two. And they have them sticking up in the yard, up front, and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I'm going to try to figure out how they do it and maybe make one of these days. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I can't get my uh, want tos started back. I want to do it, but I just can't make myself go out there and do it yet. I hadn't done it in so long. But I think that would be pretty fun. Get back in doing it and making all them little birds and stuff, and try to sell them and things like that. But that's pretty much what I got plans for the next couple of weeks. Just get back on my Sunday night schedule with cops talk shows and stuff like that, and uh, I'm gonna start doing the funeral history about different things and stuff like that. All that fun facts and do some more stuff about the Victorian days of the funerals, how stuff got started, the tradition of different things, how they all got started, what they did before what we did. I have three short personal ghost stories I can tell if I get the courage to be in front of a camera for my 20th live stream as a guest. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come on my channel and uh, share your experiences if you want to. Like I said, just send me an email at jonathanmyers74 at gmail.com, and I will get back with you and we'll settle up. We'll try to set a date, schedule stuff out, and we can do that. I will I will definitely enjoy having you on the channel. I know everybody else will. We can make it a little series. You can come on anytime you want to tell a story, and come on the next Sunday after that if you want to tell the story, or the Sunday after that and tell another story. Your experiences, that that'd be pretty cool if you're interested in something like that. That goes for anybody. Hey, May, if you don't mind, will you drop my email address in the chat for me, please? Before we get off of here, and we'll let people write it down so they can remember it. And if you're interested in it, just shoot me an email. I'm more than happy to. I am on Facebook, but I don't do a lot on Facebook. Uh, since StreamYard wouldn't connect with the group page, I don't do a lot on the group page, but I do go over there every so often and check stuff out. My cousin Shasta, she handles the group page more than I do. She she stays on top of it majority of the time. So if you ever want to go over there and post something there, she'll look at it or I'll look at it and approve it, and then we'll post it up. There's my email, jonathanmyers74@gmail.com. So if you're interested in it, send me an email. We'll schedule out a date, and that's the way I will send the link. I will send it through email. So I won't go through Facebook or nothing like that. And if you can't do like at 9 o'clock on Sundays, just let me know about what time you can on Sundays. But it has to be on the Sunday that I don't work. If you can do it earlier, say like at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock on Sunday, that will be fine. But on Sundays I work, it has to be 9 o'clock because that's about what time I'll get home and give me a few minutes to settle down and eat and get me a shower and stuff like that. I guess I better get off of here to go get in bed, get me a little bit of sleep. 4 o'clock comes off early in the morning. So thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. I hope y'all had pretty good fun tonight sitting out here with me talking. It's good to see everybody come in. Myers, PW, May. It's good to see each and every one of you. Winter Homestead came in earlier, and it's been a while since I've seen her come in. So I do hope to go live again before I leave here from the beach. The next time it might be up there in the room on my computer. So and everything like that. So thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed week, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye everybody. Have a good one. Bye.